You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we just heard Ensiferum, Blood is the Price of Glory. Ailstorm, Keelhaul, not to be confused with Hailstorm, that other band that loves Dick. And Equilibrium, Heimhorts.
What's up, mateys? We be the Metal Experience.
That was gay. I'm actually...
I was working on that. Shut up. Well, I'm your host, Captain Morgan, here with my first mate, Luco Blaze. Is that better for you?
No, that was so terrible.
Damn it. Well, this is going to be an interesting show. We have the first ever pirate metal band with us in the studio.
Yarr! Toilet plungers.
We have been commandeered for the night by the Lords of the Drunken Pirate crew.
This is who we be. Scurvy bastards.
So how about you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves as to who's here and who's still missing and coming.
All right.
I'm coming.
We still got Luco coming, but with us here now we have Captain Bloodboots and Captain Shitfaced. We're still waiting on Lady Lishu.
Lishu?
Lishu the Jabberwocky, mate.
Lishu the Jabberwocky.
You make her sound Chinese.
She runs around like a praying mantis and shits all over everything. It's the only reason we keep her in the band.
Nice.
Quite integral.
So I'm interested in hearing about how you guys formed a pirate metal band in Chicago. Because
alcohol.
Mainly based off of alcohol. Well, all right. We were playing in a band called Grand for a while.
Shittiest band ever.
Spell that.
Best band ever. Grond. Grand. Best band ever.
What
Go
is
check out the
Grand?
CD.
What is a grand?
It's a brand of toilet plunger that we just had quite a fondness for. And we drank alcohol out of it. That's how it worked. No.
Oh, wow.
This
from
was
Lord
a
of the
clean toilet plunger, right?
No.
Sure. No. It was pre-used?
Well, you see, we found it, and when we found it, it wasn't clean.
We got it off a black guy after we ran over his toes.
Oh, jeez.
So anyways, that was more of a death black metal project. But then we also had some folky songs in there, too. And we had more fun with the folky shit. So we went ahead and went with that. And then all of a sudden we became pirates, because I think we just found costumes sitting around. And they were all drunken and stained with rum and shit.
And how long ago was that for you guys?
2 years, maybe.
Two and a half years
You
ago.
have been pirates for 2 years.
Yes.
At heart, me whole life.
It's been very disheartening. There's been so much rum that we have drunk.
So
Disheartening for everyone else.
what inspired then your whole apparel and songs and...
Ailstorm.
We're basically just a rip-off of
We
Ailstorm,
are.
mainly Swashbuckle 2. You know, we just try and play everything that Swashbuckle has already played. No, just kidding.
Just a lot gayer.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's just alcohol is the reasoning behind it. I can't think of an entire process here. I'm losing the pirate voice.
Pirates
Think
of the
about-
Caribbean.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. That was kind of a big one.
Your intro when you guys play shows is the pirate theme song from the Caribbean
Sometimes.
movies, right?
Occasionally. From the third movie.
THARD.
Oh my god. So we're waiting on somebody, Lisa, who's going to be here soon.
Pee-pants.
You guys...
Did you call her pee pants?
Pee-pants Lishu. Her alternate name.
P-pads. That's her new name.
I know that I want to do this now before she comes. I really, really, really want to hear your acoustic song that you brought here before she gets here, so we can talk to all of you guys.
Before, what do you mean before she get here so we can talk shit?
Yeah, I'm excited to hear this because this is like one of my favorite songs that you guys play live.
Is
'cause
it?
It just it makes
you.
me laugh so hard every time. Where I'm just like, oh my god, you guys are ridiculous.
All right.
Well, we should give a little background to this one. This is definitely different from the usual stuff that we play.
Yeah, I wrote this at a campfire. My friends told me to sing about puberty. And I came up with the song Titty Love. It's about a boy who, when I was 14, he went over to his girl's house and he realized she had these great big benefits growing from her chest, if you might say. And he touched them. And they were glorious.
Stories about you. Stop saying he.
They are about you.
I love it.
Well, When I was a boy of 14, I went over to my girls, 'cause she's my queen. I said, what the fuck are those things growing from your blouse?
From your blouse.
She said, honey bunny baby, they're my titties. Would you like to have a squeeze? I said, after fucking Lily. Next thing I knew, I was getting high, getting low, getting my titty loving on. Oh yeah, I was getting high, getting low, getting my titty loving on. Oh, 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 oh,
you know the words, sing
yeah.
along.
Needless to say, her father walked in.
Oh,
on
no.
us. He looked at me in pure disgust. He said, what the fuck are you doing with my daughter?
My baby girl.
I said, sir, haven't you ever been my age?
12.
He said, yeah, but I'm gonna punch in your brain.
11.
Now you understand what's going on. I can't help it, sir. 'Cause I was getting high, getting low, getting my titty loving on. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was
Getting high, getting low, getting my titty loving on. Oh, oh no. Oh, fuck. So then I jumped out the window and ran home. I said, Dad, what the fuck is this bone growing out of the top of my pants? Said, son, that's an erection.
Rigor mortis.
And I said, what the fuck do I do? He said, you gotta go in your room, lube and sour cream and get that shit all up.
Sour cream.
Get it lubed up, rub it down, and
Lots
make
of
it feel
sour
real
cream
nice.
all
Think
over.
about getting high, getting low, getting my titty loving on. Yeah, yeah. I was getting high, getting low, getting my titty loving on. Fuck. Titties. Nipples, touch them. All done. Getting high,
Getting low.
getting my titty loving. Oh, sweet ass titty love. Yeah, yeah. We're country metal now.
Bravo. I love it.
Dave's clapping from out there too.
It was awesome.
Thank you, Mihar.
You know
Yay, Dave.
what's even better is I can understand all the lyrics now, because like live, it's like all these people are around you and you're drinking and
Now you hate
zoning
this
out.
song, don't
no,
you?
I like it even more
We
because it just
dedicate
makes
it
it
to
even
you.
funnier.
Perfect.
Awesome.
And random people just screaming titties.
Titties.
Because you're going to get like a million emails like, titties.
Soon you'll find that song up on YouPorn.
It will. It'll be next to me just touching little girls.
That's a little.
Are you
far,
14?
Yeah.
I can sing this song about you.
And then jar of mayonnaise.
Jar of mayonnaise.
So the first time that Luco and I actually saw you was when you guys played Bono's last September.
Bono.
We were briefly talking about this before you guys walked in, but that was a show that I dragged Luco along. I was doing the show on my own. We had just had Ocean Walker on the show, and I told them I was going to go see them. And that's when Luco spit on his hand, told me he'd be my co-host, and forced me to shake it in order for him to be
You
my
had to
co-host.
spit on your hand too, and then shake.
Yeah.
They're bonded by spit.
It was weird. But we saw you guys, and at the time it was just you two.
We were just
right?
like, you
Yeah.
crazy sons
You
of
guys
bitches.
were-
September, we also had another member.
We had a
that was back
bassist.
when I was on rhythm guitar and vocals. We also had a bassist. I think.
Yeah. What happened?
They
Just
walked
to,
the plank.
Be as polite as possible. It just didn't work out.
And you guys have never had a drummer?
No. We have tried.
No, nar.
Nardy already here.
Now, is it hard to find a drummer? We're like, well, look, we're looking for a drummer.
It's actually extremely easy. We just say, fuck it.
No. You know drummers
no,
and you're
no,
not sending them our way?
and we play pirate metal, and they're like, oh, pirate
Yeah, they're
metal.
usually like, ooh, well, I'm kind of
Actually-
into
Really?
brutal death metal, and then we go and jam with them, and they can't play brutal death metal or something like that.
They can't play anything.
Like, actually, pirates are just. I could do anything but pirate metal.
They're either in a band or they just suck at playing music. Just that is just how it is.
But I mean, we've tried out people, but for various reasons, they just haven't worked out.
So, what is your iPod drummer? Do you have a name for him and or her?
One-eyed stanky leg, the drum machine. He does the stanky leg quite often.
he does.
Nice.
How did you guys
Never
end up
misses a beat though.
recording the drums? Who does all that for you?
That guy.
So you've
Blood Boots does all the drum blood
Blood
programming.
Blood.
do you record everything you guys do then?
Blood.
And you have your own studio then, or is it just
Nar.
It's a garage.
it's a garage?
Garage and a series of toilets.
Well, I do the series of toilets set up just strategically about the
Gives a
garage
great
to get the
acoustics.
perfect sound. Nar,
With a lot
nar.
of flushing in the background.
I don't usually use my own recording equipment because it's shit. But we use just the drum machine, just recording for that.
Has it run into any problems when you guys have gone to venues?
Yes,
every time.
every time.
We witnessed
know,
it. We
into
witnessed
trouble
it
here.
last
Yeah.
It was
last
at
week.
Mike's, yeah.
Mike's Love and Music. I mean,
Oh, that
it
was the
finally
worst.
started working.
We broke their
And it was awesome.
their soundboard
every single time we
play.
play there, all the power shuts out that place.
How? I don't understand.
We're
It's
too
it's
metal.
an iPod.
We're far too.
We're too
Like-
metal for
The
that.
iPod is extremely
Maybe
powerful.
maybe they're just not understanding how the iPod works.
You plug it in and play music. It's
Yes.
very hard to comprehend.
Well, I mean, it's a different generation.
I don't
Running
know. I don't know
soundboard.
what the deal is with all the equipment from the other places, but yeah, just every now and then we'll run into some big problems. But yes,
Have you ever not been able to use the iPod?
no.
We
No,
figured out a way.
well,
Worst comes
see,
to
we-
worst, we plug it into
Yeah,
somebody's like ass and it comes out.
they just
Comes
play it
out
out
glorious.
There. It
It's
kinda comes
like-
out of their mouth.
I was gonna say, is there ever a show where you guys had to play like no drums? But you said no.
No,
All right.
we've always had the drums. We've always found a way. We just use my bass amp or something.
Resourceful little pirates, aren't we?
Now, how long was it when you lost your bassist that you guys were playing as a two-piece? Did you play any shows, just you guys?
We were a two-piece before we got her. She was only in the band for about, I want to say about 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
So before all that, we were a two-piece. We played probably the majority of our shows as a two-piece.
And that was
What, is
just,
that wrong? What?
Were those
Look,
the
I'm
shows
just
you played? Were
breathing.
they just sans bass?
Sans bass, indeed.
What does that mean?
We had a ninja
No.
playing
Without-
bass.
without bass.
Oh.
We had a ninja playing bass, basically.
Yeah, we had the
Bastard.
ninja on bass. It was pretty good. But
And then how did you end up finding Lisa?
I had
I am totally missing
non-dirty
something.
version of the story is I knew her from from like 2 years
He knew
back.
her.
2 years back, and we had been hanging out and shit, and
They like toilets. She
yeah,
jumped
we
in the bed. She
we
was
had
So-
a
"Toilet."
mutual like of
So
toilets.
you like
so
toilets too? We should
Hey.
start a band.
We have something in common. I'm liking this. Hell yeah. You like pirates too? No. Well, you like toilets, so we got that.
You're in the bed.
You're in the band. I'd started talking to her in January, about December or January, and she was saying how she wanted to start up a folk metal band, but she wanted me in it, but then she wanted me to kind of contribute with the writing, and I didn't really want to do that because I had just left Cataplexy a few months beforehand.
You were in Cataplexy?
I was in Cataplexy.
Wait a minute.
You were a Catasexy
So-
member?
Yes,
Wait.
I was the
Wait a minute.
Catasexy member.
Wait a minute.
I was the
Were you in
Catasexy member.
cataplexy?
Fuck you, Cataplexy. Fuck you, Jason. I'm so glad we said fuck you at that show. That was hilarious.
Your mother sucks cock in hell.
Are you still on good terms with them?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'm still a good.
Were you
Brother is
Yeah,
the
my
bassist.
stepbrother is the bassist, Joel Sandoval.
Were you in the band when they played Claws?
No, I had just left.
Because we had
What was
them.
that, December?
Yeah, we had them on the show in December.
Yeah, yeah,
so
I
it was
remember
right
listening
when
to
you had
that.
left.
I left in. Oh shit! I actually left in like May last year.
You
That's
know-
not
even close
My
to
bad. That
December.
wasn't even close to just leaving.
You know what's weird is my horoscope today said something was gonna happen where it was gonna be like, you're gonna realize it's a small world. This is that moment, guys.
Yar.
This is that
Yar.
moment.
That and there's a toilet over there.
Well,
And
that's to
and
be
you read
expected.
your horoscope like a loser.
I do.
Give me 5
part of
minutes
it's
alone
not
with the
true, but I mean, that was a weird coincidence. Not gonna lie.
Your job is to just drink rum till you know what you're going to
So
do.
you
the
were
next day.
you were a pirate and a hockey
Yes,
player.
and a hockey
He was a hockey pirate.
aficionado.
Nice.
How was that for you balancing both bands like that? Was it?
That was kind of difficult just because that was when Lords was starting to really pick up, and Cataplexy was
So
kind of
Lords was really hitting their. I got nothing. Their
in their toilet. We were really getting
Their
into the
peak.
good water right now.
we are.
So what are your?
We're
What,
floating to the top.
That moment right before you flush, that's our moment.
what do your parents think of? You
What-
guys,
what do you
when you're
think,
leaving,
Mom? You
when
should
you're
con-
leaving the house looking like a pirate, they're like, "You're doing this again."
You
Like,
dumb piece of shit. What are you doing going out and doing this again, dressing in public as a pirate? I'm sure that's what you say, Mom, because you're probably listening right now. Can they call in? Because I was thinking about that last
They can
week.
call in on
Oh,
your
yeah,
cell
hilarious.
phone and
I-
we can
I
put them
wanted
on
to-
speaker.
I wanted to call into the show last
God, I
week
hope my
and
mom
ask
doesn't
that band, how the hell do you guys not know what your band name is? They went on
know
for
what?
5 minutes. It was hilarious.
We actually right after when we left, we're like, they had no idea what their band
No,
meant.
they really didn't.
no.
It was pretty funny. It's another coincidence. They were Anchor the Ocean. This is Pirates.
Ice is so
yes,
good.
yes, I remember that.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, I like
Oh my
that.
God.
Oh, Carl's doing pirates too.
We actually, my mom actually came out to see one of our shows.
And,
And she loved
Did
it.
you do Titty
She
Love?
loved it until I played Titty Love. My mom is one of those super religious, like, oh my goodness, you said poop on stage? Oh, golly gee, I need to pray for you, son. Like, she actually thought
70
that
Hail Marys.
she thought that Blood Butt was the devil reincarnated the entire time, forever. She's
Well-
like, are you guys still playing that satanic music? I was like, no, we play pirate music.
Pirate satanic music.
Pirate
now.
satanic
That's
music,
right.
yeah. So like, I spent the entire because my mom lives in Florida and she's fucking crazy. She's batshit fucking crazy. And she came up here and was like watching the show and like the entire time when I was singing Titty Love, I kept like playing it and I'd like randomly just pulled up my middle finger as high as I could, just like fuck all of you, yar! My mother's in a toilet. Arr!
I was really thinking. I was expecting you to say, and I'm playing Titty Love, and I keep on looking up, and there's my mom making eye contact
Yeah.
with
It was no, my mom was actually in the back with her hands on her
Covering her
ears,
ears.
going.
me, trying.
She was like
Ear
doing
Rs.
the cross and like going.
She was wrapping some beads, I think, around her head.
Oh,
They
my
kept
God.
breaking.
Speaking ancient Hebrew, trying to save myself.
Did
Like,
you get
I hope
video
the
of
sound
this?
breaks. I heard it.
Nar.
No.
Nar, we did nart.
Our toilet cameraman didn't work.
You guys have music videos up, don't you?
I was just
I've
gonna ask
seen-
about
Up on
this.
youporn.com indeed. YouTube, whatever.
And
Same
you
thing.
we were talking about this Friday. Oh, actually, before I go into that. Friday, it was Friday, correct?
Oh, God.
Not Saturday?
Yes, it
Friday,
was
you
Friday.
rocked so hard, you blew up your shoe
I
off
blew-
your foot.
Disintegrated his
I
shoe
started
completely.
I started playing and like all of a sudden my shoe was loose and I was like getting into it. My shoe was loose and then all of a sudden I looked down, all of my laces just fucking disintegrated. They were just like, oh, gone.
His shoelaces just blew up off his shoe. And I saw it, and with the noodle I had in hand, exploited the fuck out of it. And I was going to Pound Town on your toes.
Let's describe a little bit of the pirate shows you guys put on. You bring pool noodles.
Yes.
2 shows. How many have? Let's start with this. When did this idea come around?
Can we,
no,
all right,
no,
first off,
no, no,
you
no.
bring an
Lugo,
obnoxious amount
I want
of
to.
noodles.
Two people in the audience like bring like 50 of them.
On Friday's show, we actually left about 20
All
or
of 'em.
30 behind for that show because we didn't have as big of a crowd as we did for the Milwaukee show on
Yeah.
Saturday. So we were like, all right, this is going to be, 50, 60 noodles going to be overkill right now.
We were almost swimming in them as it was. It was definitely awesome.
Same with
How
me,
did
matey.
this idea come about of pool noodles?
Well, we played at a place called the Nightlight in Berwyn. That's kind of where I think we played one of our
I guess
first shows
Dave-
there.
Dave
Fuck
knows
that
who
place.
that is.
Fuck that place.
We've been trying to get kicked out of there so many times. They said no
Ever s-
swearing on stage. I would deliberately just be like, there'd be a break in the song, and be like, fuck! And like, they wouldn't do it. So
They
then we
would
wrote
not
a
kick us
song,
out.
and we were like, fuck Jesus, argh! And like, we still got away with it.
Still nothing.
Nothing.
So anyways, we played this place, and they were one of those no moshing. because it's a Christian venue, so I mean, what are you gonna expect? But I mean, we thank them for kind of.
Did you play Titty Love at the Christian venue?
No,
No, we didn't have that
We
song
didn't-
back
We
then
didn't
in our
develop
arsenal.
it back then. We didn't develop it as
We
much as we
developed
did.
the first time we played it was at Bono's actually.
Yes. That was good.
Wow, we gotta see the
I think
debut.
that you saw the debut of
I
that.
did
You
see
did.
it. And I was
Um,
laughing then too, going, "Oh my god!"
Yay.
So, anyways, they said no moshing. So,
They
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
say
we- oh,
anything
yeah.
about pool noodles.
yeah, but that idea came about drunkenly, of course, in my garage. Everything happens in my garage. Is a fucking awesome place to party. If I ever invite you there, fucking come out because it's a garage, but everything just goes crazy up in there.
Horrible.
Well, I'd hope
Yeah, it is
so.
quite
There's some
terrible.
toilets in there. And
No,
stuff?
there are no toilets in there, but we got like some shit behind the.
We get so
garage
drunk
to
we
piss
start
behind.
hallucinating and then think that people are there listening
Oh
with
my
us.
god!
And we think that it's a great time, but it's not. But anyways, so we had these pool noodles up in my garage, and we would just beat the shit out of people we would try out for the band as they would like walk into the garage for the first time. Like, oh, you're gonna audition, are you?
What the fuck, dude?
And so yeah, we just thought, why not bring those to shows and have people just beat the shit out of each other with them? You know, that's a
Yeah, because the first time
Yeah.
we did it, it was like a complete like kind of joke. Like I just like we
Yes,
brought it like
completely as a
they said
joke.
no moshing. It didn't say anything about pool noodles. We brought it and we actually have pictures up on Facebook of our. Good job, by the way. All right, we have
Thanks.
pictures up on Facebook of us sitting there with the. Of people like standing up front on stage worshiping our band with the noodles. They're
Yeah,
just like,
the-
you have noodles.
first show we played that. Yeah.
Now, how much money have you put into pool
How many-
noodles?
let's-
And how many have you
how much-
bought?
Have
Easily
you-
50.
Oh,
Easily 50
well
times.
over 50. We're somewhere around 100 because they get destroyed so easily.
They do.
So
You
we've spent
spent
about
$100 on
$100
pool
on pool noodles.
We actually
And then
had
you
From the
said
dollar
people
store.
actually come in and donate pool noodles to you.
No. We
They
have
just
no idea
reproduce
what happened.
for
They
no fucking
reproduce
reason at all.
wherever you put them.
We-
They start reproducing.
I'm not gonna lie. We actually were at the dollar store yesterday and we saw a couple pool noodles and we
them
were
up.
tempted to buy you guys some. And we didn't, but we
Well,
will.
You should buy your own personalized ones.
You should.
Personalize,
The
deck them
the
out, make them
fucking
look cool
huge
shit.
ones.
That
Oh
is
my
that
God.
is
Yeah.
Captain
Beef
Oh
Big
my
Bertha
God.
is
that
what
is
that noodle's
Captain
called.
Weirdbeard. We call it Big Bertha the noodle, and he's our war master. He goes in there and just kills everybody with that.
I
thing.
had that one for a while and it was.
That's unfair.
I would hate to be on the other end of that.
David, the guy from Voodoo Queen Management,
Yar.
actually told me
Yar.
because we had seen you 2 or 3 times before the show on Friday, and
Friday was the first time we actually partook
yeah,
in the noodling.
because David
And it
told
was-
us to.
Yarr.
I don't
It's a workout.
mosh,
It's scary as hell.
It's a
isn't it?
workout. I was.
so I kind of have a thirst for violence
for
now.
blood.
Noodle
blood.
for noodle blood.
Not gonna lie, it felt good to hit someone.
I'm standing
Oh,
on
it
the
feels
left side of
great.
the
Glorious.
stage. I look over at Morgan, and she's like, eyes as wide as they can be, like, I'm gonna kill you. Noodles in both hands, just going to pound town. On
I'm
some
your
random-
drunk friend with no shirt ever.
Dave.
Oh, Dave!
I was
Well,
beating
he
looks like-
the
he looks
shit
like
hero.
out of him.
John
We call him the
Carpenter.
hero.
It is
Looks
the
like
hero.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter, the hero.
Like,
And
no
then, no,
joke,
your
I
other
was
friend-
out to hurt him.
Oh man! And let me
always
just say,
heard him.
he is probably the most skilled noodler I've ever seen in my life.
He's incredible.
That's because we're playing at that time.
Yeah, he's
That's
like
why.
doing like backflips and spinning that thing like I've never seen a noodle be
What?
spun.
Have you
Twist
seen
back and forth like a sprinkler.
Yeah,
Have you
guy's got
seen
Because
some-
that guy does. He like spins around and he'll be like, just come back.
I'm scared. That's why I was so glad that he was drunk and I was able to beat
quite
him.
fun.
That's how he is when he's sober too. He-
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Afterwards, Luca was like, "She was going to town on your back." He's like, "Yeah, I know. I felt it. You didn't do anything, man. What was I
I was going
supposed
to
to
turn
do?"
around and just blast you
I don't
in the
know.
face
He
with
was
his
right
noodling,
there, and all I kept thinking was harder, hit him harder. I want to hear it.
Glad you say hit him harder because my mind went way over there.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Oh, Morgan.
Hardy, hard.
Hardy, hard.
well, James told me to ask you about your fake fiance.
Oh, you bitch! Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, yes. I hate her more. Oh my god.
I forgot about that. I'm glad
I
you
noticed.
remembered.
I noticed this ring.
You're wearing
I'm
like-
a ring.
You're like what?
I wear this. No, I wear
21?
this. I wear
21.
this because I'm a fucking idiot and I like having rings, and this is the only finger that my rings ever fucking fit on.
So is it
Ever.
kinda
That's
like
not
that
the story.
Seinfeld?
That's not the
No,
story.
this is what
So
happened. This is
are
what
you
happened.
really
We
gonna
started
tell
dating.
us why you married your blow-up doll?
She was a faithful wench.
She also wanted to ask lipstick or
She-
no lipstick.
She got flat chested after a while when I stopped putting air into her. Though it was pretty sad. I like her to have a little bit of like girth into it.
Obviously, Titty Love says it all.
Titty
I,
love,
I,
other than pancake boob. I hate
So-
are just every 30
Not
seconds.
pancake boob.
it. You know what I'm talking about.
Pancake boob is the worst.
Like you
Dark
see
side
them
of the
and like
moon.
you're just like, okay, you're gonna put a top on. What are you gonna do? Roll them up? Like
No,
a
when
joint?
you see
Like-
pancake boob, at first you're like, yes, boobs. No, pancake.
yeah.
You know what that reminds me
I
of?
didn't know boobs could be disgusting, and they can be.
Right?
Pancake boob. It's called pancake boob. and it
Pancake
makes you wanna
boob.
throw up.
Pancake boobs are pretty.
Tonight I'm gonna be singing. Tonight
I'm
I'm
banging
going
in
Dark
Dark
Side
Side
of
of
the
the
Moon. That reminds me of Dark Side of the Moon.
Well, all right.
Moving on.
And we're going to pause with the Lords for Dave. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Dave.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please?
Let's hear it from the
Toilet.
soundboard.
Hey guys. No,
Hey, Dave.
I've
Hey,
sadly I've never seen you
Dave.
at the Nightlight.
Saw us at the night.
I think I've seen you like once.
Sucks.
That,
Yeah, that sucks.
That may be
And
one too many times.
do you know the story of why they don't allow moshing there anymore?
Because
No.
we're full of toilets.
Someone broke their wrist.
Oh,
Fizz bitch.
Oh, yeah, what a fizz bitch.
broke my wrist.
Yeah, apparently the kid landed wrong, and it was from the band Manufacture. If you remember that
Manufacture?
industrial metal band, yes.
Did they
Nice.
fracture the wrist?
Did he?
How do you break your hand in an industrial metal show? What do you do?
fell-
Walk
apparently-
around like a robot? Just industry.
I think they said he fell backwards and kind of catch himself with his hands, and that's how that happened.
Well, what a loser.
Oh yeah, and if you want to get kicked out of the Nightlight, what you do is you pull what the little monsters did and hit someone over the head with a flagstaff.
You guys have one of those
I
with your banner, your pirate banner.
we
It's
do.
called a
unfortunately-
flag. It's called a flag,
your
not a
banner?
banner.
No, it's actually a broomstick. Don't.
Your
It is a
with a
broomstick.
pirate
Don't-
flag on it that unfortunately no one waved around on
yeah,
Friday.
they had the same thing with the skull and crossbones on it, so I think they were trying to rip you off.
Sons of bitches.
those
Well, they're not around anymore, so we don't have anything to worry about.
Did you know the American banner has 50 stars on it?
Yes, I did.
Dave.
Okay, a few things.
Thanks for that little tidbit. Dave,
Yes.
that's something you should have been like.
Tidbit.
know the American flag has 50 stars on it? I am Dave.
I am Dave.
Well, I'd rather have a tidbit than a tidbit.
So moving on, Dave. What do you got for us
there
this
is
week?
a trailer out right now for the Descendants documentary called Filmage, which sounds pretty awesome.
All
So,
right.
if you like the Descendants, there is going to be a giant tour called Hootenanny, and the lineup is Rancid, Reb and Horton Heat, Bouncing Souls, and a few other people, Roger Allen Wade, and other people if you care about them. So if you want to check them out, look that up.
At the Metro.
I believe so.
But yeah, Bouncing Souls. I remember
Who
reading
was that?
Hold on. James just got a text from his.
I got a text
Awesome
from my
line.
dear mommy. Yes, I did indeed steal the broom holder.
Like you stole my room holder.
Oh, that was good.
It didn't work anyways.
Dave,
All
continue.
right, going on. Morning Glory announced a new CD. If anyone knows who that is, they are awesome.
Okay.
Anyway, and they're coming to Chicago soon, and I'm going to go see them because I actually like them.
So if anyone wants to go with Dave, is that what you're trying to say? Open-ended invitation.
I will offer rides because it's at Reggie's.
I know
Oh,
about
when you-
20 girls right now who will totally be down for that. Not
Dave,
at
that's all you need. Boom.
I'm totally fucking with you because I'm an asshole.
I was gonna say, if you're serious,
Dave.
already then. There is a new music video out for Turbo Negro. You give me worms.
That band's terrible, but
I
okay.
like Turbo Negro.
Turbo Negro.
Continue.
What is he, a Kenyan?
Oh, that was good. That was very good.
And last but not least, Escape the Fate is going to the studio to work on a new album.
Yes.
Well, Morgan likes that.
I love them.
Will they escape their fate this
I don't
time?
know. Maybe.
Thanks, Dave.
That's it.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
So I think it's about time we play.
Let's hear some Lord songs. You have 5 songs you brought with you.
Alrighty, we
Let's
have
play.
the Bloodiest Victory demo with us. We recorded this a year and a half ago with word of mouth recordings. Go
We
check 'em
actually
out.
did
Does pretty
record
alright.
all of the vocals next to a toilet.
Yes,
we did!
next to a toilet, so they are very toilet inspired.
They're
So
toilety.
you will definitely hear this from the first song we're going
Can
to
I
play.
hear you pissing in the background of it?
We tried, but he wouldn't record it, son of a bitch.
A little bit.
So let's hear the first 2 songs you guys got.
So the first song we got for you is titled "As Trees As One." Oh.
And then what's the second song?
The second one to be the
Pirate's
song that
Life
you can
for me. God damn it.
lead up to it. You can
your
find
intros.
it. You can find it on youporn.com. Pirate's Life for Me music video. Alrighty.
That does have a music video.
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we're back.
black and black.
I'm confused. Okay. And we're with
Black for the attack.
Lords of the Drunken Pirate Crew. We just heard a chant, as you say,
Pirate's
maybe.
life for
Pirate's
me.
Life for Me. What was there like a bar sequence behind there of like
We actually went into the bathroom and started clanking a bunch of shit and just recorded me and him yelling.
you
over
were
and
drunk?
over. We were yelling into the toilet for that scene. We literally were yelling into the toilet the entire
Wow,
time.
you are real go-getters.
We are. We love that toilet.
Awesome. Well, while we were playing those songs, we have volunteered Dave to be your official parrot mascot. Congratulations, you won.
Yes.
Mascot, yes.
Very own Dave.
I'm
Sex
voting
toy,
for
also yes.
no. I'm voting to also be a pirate that will also just will just jump in the crowd.
You have no choice. You're a parrot.
That's right. If you don't learn to
You'll be
fly
a- you
soon,
could be a
we're
parrot.
just throwing you off.
You know
Parrot
what would-
crab.
You
that
know, if
jumps
he
into the
can't sit
crowd.
on your shoulder, you could just get a giant cage and just stick Dave.
Just keep him
on-
in there.
on one of those
You'll be-
swing
You'll
things.
be a go-go dancer.
He'll be wearing nothing but feathers from Vegas.
Oh my god!
Oh,
want to
joy.
see that.
But you got to find a beak, Dave. You can't talk.
You do.
What? Parrots can talk.
Well,
We have to train you to talk, actually.
yeah. Part of the antic of the show would be trying to teach you how to repeat what they say.
We're actually going to turn you into a parrot, and then we'll teach you how to say, "Help,
Titty.
I'm a parrot. Help, I'm stuck. Help, I've been turned into a parrot. What do I do?"
Don't you love your job, Dave?
Sort of. I was up for dressing up as a mascot for certain bands because it's cool. This was not one of them. This Lisa's a parrot.
Lisa, you have another beard. What's going on?
Yeah, but we like just telling you what to do. So, anyways, you have some music you have set up because we have a creepy ancestral pedophile story that somebody wants to tell.
Oh yeah.
So
Go for it, shitface.
if you need to cover your ears because this might be a little graphic,
PG-13.
you might want to do that now and take it away.
So I called my sisters up. It was a message. It said, "Hi, this is Hubert. I know you don't really know who I am, but I've been admiring you from afar." And I said, hey, I understand that, I only saw you, twice, but I think you're my soulmate. Shut up, Mom, I'm on the phone! Alright, so anyway, so I was wondering what you were doing tonight, if you had to come over and, we can play Halo or Twister, play Twister while playing Halo. I'll twist your Halo.
What?
Shut up. Mom, I want spaghetti for the last time, god damn it. All right, sorry about that. I gotta go. I love you forever.
And then click end scene. So that was
Is that
a message
seriously
you sent
what
to your
happened?
sister?
I sent it to one sister as a joke because I called her up. She didn't fucking pick up. My
One
family
sister
never
as a
picks
joke
up.
and another as a
And then
serious
I
thing.
just kept so I just kept calling family members and it was just it became this hilarious thing. So they always would text me and be like, "All right, tell Hubert to never call me again." That was hilarious. And I'm like, "Oh yes." So this is Hubert is one of my people that I'm gonna go when I go insane. That's gonna be one of my split personalities.
You're not already going insane?
Oh, a little bit, but I only
Just
got 3
drunkenly
personalities.
insane.
Did it creep your sister out? I mean, did she know it was you?
Oh, they were laughing their asses off. They were like, "Oh my god, this is the grossest thing ever. I love it." 'Cause my family's all weird.
They're all very
What other prank
ancestral.
phone calls have you done?
Oh, a lot of them. The best was I did prank acting in high school for 3 weeks. I was in. My buddy was Lithuanian, and he was like one of those Lithuanians that would hang out with the Lithuanians. Like, "Oh, good mama, look at me, I'm Lithuanian. Oh my god, look at my pumas."
I
stupid ass.
remember those kids from high
You
school.
know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So
They
he goes.
actually live across the street from me. So
I hope they're listening.
I hope they are.
If you're
too.
listening, kill this guy.
Oh,
All right, so he lives right across the street. All right, so I was actually in high school, And like he goes, let's sit at the Lithuanian table. You should fuck with them. And I had like long emo hair, so I had it over one eye. I like sat down, wouldn't make eye contact with them, just looking down, and I'd like occasionally look up, and you'd be like, say hi, Joe, and I'd be like, hi. Be like, say hello. I'd be like, I love you. Be like, say it louder. I'd be like, I love you. I'm sorry. I guess I get a little excited when I'm in love. And like I would just fuck with them. Like I would
You're like Shy Ronnie.
Yeah, like what I would do is I did this for 3 weeks. Name shall run in the what? All right. So I would like go.
God.
I got into character so much that I would go eat at another table super quick and then come back and sit so I wouldn't have to eat at lunch. And I'd just be sitting and just looking, and they'd like offer me food. They'd like offer me a bag of chips, and I'd like reach slowly towards it, and I'd like yank it out of their hands real quick. Like,
So you were like a chimp.
pretty much, kind of like an
I don't
emo
know.
chimp.
You were
I'm
like
an
a
emo chimp.
professional fuck with the Lithuanian kids.
Oh, for they actually, I had to stop because they legitimately thought I was retarded. Like, I would just sit there and just randomly make eye contact with them and like reach towards their hair. and
See,
be
I
like,
thought you were
that's
retarded
all.
too, but you just kind of like grew out of it.
No, it didn't. Not at all. Not even close.
When you were
I'm
in the
still
bathroom,
retarded.
he said the same thing about you.
As I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to pull my fly
We're just
down,
like,
duh.
we're like, what's wrong with his eyes?
You know, you're not even wearing pants
Like-
today.
I'm not wearing pants. I had such a hard time.
Morgan just looked down
You
to
guys
see if
think
you were
she
in
just
pants.
looked down.
She just looked
She was
down.
like, "Is he
Want
wearing
to
pants?
check out my
Hello?"
see-through
Wait,
underwear,
wait
guys?
a minute. What are we talking? What?
Oh, you look.
Morgan.
You all looked.
Dave's looking.
Dave is looking. He's checking. Morgan, have you ever seen a pantsless pirate?
If it was Johnny Depp, I'd say I'd want to, but since Johnny Depp's not in here, yeah, no.
That's true.
Well,
That's our biggest competition right
Unless
now.
you could
Damn
get Johnny Depp to play on stage with you like he did Marilyn Manson.
Oh my God! If he ever played on stage with me, that would be really bad.
he just
because I'd,
walked
like,
around saying,
you would
I'd like
Shred over his
smash my
face.
head off the guitar, jizz myself a little bit, and then just walk off stage. Be like, I'm done. I'm all good from now on. Done.
Awesome.
Awkward
Yes.
silence time.
So what's next for you guys? I mean, are you recording more music now that you have Lisa?
We be recording a new EP.
How much do you have written
song.
for it?
We have everything
everything
written
written.
for about 2 or 3 albums, probably.
Yeah.
But we're just trying to figure out exactly what we want to do with it all. So we're just coming up with a little EP, just for now, just to hold everybody over while we
Where
figure
you
out something
Are you
cooler.
recording it in your garage?
No. We be recording with Keith. Can't pronounce his Polish last name guy.
Keith Toilet
I don't remember what his recording studio is called. But
Polish
Lisa
studios?
will bitch at me about that.
Ah,
Here
there
she
we
goes. No,
go.
she's not trusting the pirate.
We need a Berwin button.
You're gonna have to
Berwin. Berwin. Boo, boo. What's that headband? Boo. Boo. Best seat in the house. Actually, it's the worst seat in the house. I checked.
move down, James.
Rock and roll.
All right. Can we get a pair of headphones for Lisa?
There's, oh.
All right.
So your
Lisa
newest
Irby.
member
You're
hooked.
finally just got
You're
here.
hooked.
Lady Leash.
All right,
Hi,
now,
Lisa.
now let's end the show.
Show
And
over.
we're done.
We're done.
So how about you talk to us about this? Well, how about you introduce yourself first? We'll start with that.
Hi, I am Lisa, also known as Lady Lishu, the Jabberwocky.
Yes.
Hi, Lisa.
How's it going, Lisa? How are you doing today?
How long have you been an alcoholic?
True, yes. How long have you been an alcoholic?
Anyway, I am mainly the rhythm guitarist, also vocals, and recently accordion.
Yeah, I wanted to say you did an awesome job when we saw you Friday play accordion.
Thank you.
How did you learn to play that thing?
She just unplugged.
Are
some
those
replay.
heavy?
It is quite heavy.
She's built for it tough.
I wish. I played piano since I was probably about 5 or 6 years old.
Picking up a piano, putting it on his shoulder.
I wish. It wasn't shit. No, and then I kind of just decided I'll try out the accordion, and I could kind of just play it.
Nice.
Yep.
And what about your vocals? You've got some brutal death
Brutal
metal
lows.
vocals
Thank you.
going.
Thank you. That I kind of also just learned to do.
Was there any influence, like from?
Really
Toilets.
rough sex.
No, softer.
You guys sound like gorillas.
That's when the highs come in.
Armadillos?
No, they sound like gorillas.
Oh.
Those guys.
Sex with armadillos.
Just throw feces at the wall.
But was there any individual vocalists that you were listening to that inspired you to want to do that?
Not exactly. My main goal is to not sound like a female because I personally dislike almost every female metal growler. So my goal is to not sound like any of them.
What's your problem,
Flip
James?
off cow too.
Call me a cow?
Yeah, I called you a cow.
Oh,
I said flip off count too.
Oh.
Count.
awesome.
We'll teach you how to count. It's something that the Polish haven't learned yet. We'll teach them.
You guys had a show up in Milwaukee this
Yes.
past weekend. How did
Yes, we
that
did.
go?
The best show we've
Well,
ever fucking
as you can see
played.
from my red eyes, it went pretty fucking
Yeah,
great.
what happened to you?
I just passed the fuck out in my
Zombie.
contacts, and ate some sea salt bath salts.
And for 3 days, it's been like that?
Yar.
Yeah.
Did you try taking your contacts out?
Yeah, that would
make
Not that night of, but recently, yes.
like today.
He's legally
Yes.
blind right now.
I don't have glasses at the moment.
So
Is that why it was hard to undo your pants in the bathroom? Because you couldn't see what you were doing?
What?
That's just
Yar.
because he's retarded.
he tried going to the bathroom. He
Yeah.
lost some balance. We heard a giant fall. He broke the
Oh my.
toilet. There's water everywhere.
Again?
Sploosh.
Yeah.
Again? Oh.
Again, when did that happen?
It was a
the
mess.
first time?
Oh, never
I mean, we
mind.
quickly had to clean him up. He smelled like shit.
That's normal.
It was
Uh,
bad.
That was roofie night.
Speaking of smelling like
Roofie night was
poo-poo,
great.
How often do you guys actually clean your
Pirate attire.
Genitalia?
I have, and or genitalia, whichever you'd like to.
I
Never.
proudly will say never to both.
never
Exactly.
to.
Pirates are smelly
All right.
people. What do you
We're
expect?
I clean
smelly
one
fucks.
at a time, but you have to guess
If you
which
could
one it
reach and
is.
smell this, you would pass out from the
Don't.
rank stank.
Don't
good.
do it.
It's bad.
I actually, my roommate actually
Bask in it, James.
went to
Just
do-
bask in it.
My roommate went to do laundry today, and I was
Smell of your
wearing
own.
the shirt, and she goes, "That smells like shit. You are taking that off right now and washing it." And I'm like, "No, damn it, Liz." She's like, "Nyeh." And
I'm
then I
glad
had to
you're
take
sitting
it off.
next to me.
And we had to get the
Oh,
gray
it's
poop
clean.
on.
So it is clean.
It's getting clean. The stuff I'm wearing is dirty
We're
as
trying.
shit.
He's made an
Oh,
appointment for 2 weeks from
great.
now. He has to go in the wash.
So Lisa's not wearing her pirate
I only have two
gear
pairs.
She just
Ooh.
came
today.
She just came from work. How was work,
She was
Lisa?
swabbing
Work
the
was
tech
actually great.
from
You
non-pirate
do hair?
work.
Once, yes. There's
Nice.
never anyone there, but for some reason today and yesterday there were, and that makes
So,
me happy.
how about you just do a quick shout out for people that want to get their hair done for you? Where do you work? How much? What do you do?
I work at Westgate Barbers currently, which is in downtown Oak Park off of Lake in Harlem.
Berwin.
It's in Oak Park, not Berwyn.
We need the button.
Don't you love being in a band of retarded pirates?
Sometimes.
We are not retarded. We're mentally disabled. Do not make fun of it that way. I take that personally.
Yeah, Joe gets offended sometimes. He's special, but
He's our special little guy, though.
yeah.
Anyways, you're still shouting yourself
Yeah.
out.
I
Back
am?
to
Oh.
your work.
Ah,
She does really good hair. I'll testify for that.
It
Very
does.
good hair.
yeah.
You do just
I'd like to
cuts?
think
Do
I
you dye? Do you?
At the shop, I just do men's cuts, but in general, I'll do cuts, color, chemical services. They do a lot of permanent straightening, as you can see on James's. hair. Actually,
They cannot
you can't
see. This is a radio program. This is not TV.
I meant you guys that are
yeah,
talking
no,
to us.
He looks gorgeous.
But stinky. But
Stanky.
stinky.
I
It's just a
prefer
little
the
bit
A.
in the back. I don't know if
But
that's the hat or his
stanky.
hair. What's
Stanky.
that black, fluffy thing?
That's my
what the?
weave.
That was
That
the
is his
toilet
weave.
again.
That was
was
the toilet
the
again.
toilet.
At this
Gee,
He'll
time,
break it every time. Or he
Every
broke it.
time.
Apologies.
It
I brought
exploded
it with
again
me.
because
I-
we fixed it.
I like
and
it.
now,
Don't touch my
oh
weave.
my
Lisa.
god.
It is a weave.
Okay.
It came with the hat.
Don't
I
touch my
found it.
nappy ass weave. All right.
Oh, I'll
Hell yeah!
touch it.
Somebody run over my toes.
So the show on Saturday was the best show you guys have done.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Ever?
What
That was
what made it
most
awesome?
fun.
First-
Give us the whole experience for you guys. Where was it at? What did you do?
It was
Go.
at Humboldt Park in Milwaukee, which is a nice, big, awesome park with the stage already there. We played with, I think it was 11 bands.
Somewhere
involved?
around 11.
11,
It was a
yeah.
big
Yeah.
festival. It was
Now, what do you
great.
do with the noodles in a big festival?
Everything.
Hand them out and have
Oh.
people beat
Threw
the shit
'em
out of them with
Yep,
it.
and have
Oh,
people
yeah.
beat the shit
You
out of
We
still
just actually got
threw
to
'em
use
out?
all
No
the
one
noodles.
moved until we started
No
playing.
one moved
No
until we
one
started
moved
playing,
at
and then
all.
all of a sudden there was this huge crowd, and we had one of the best noodle walls of death I've ever
Ever.
seen.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
How many
Oh, yeah.
people?
many people?
Somewhere around
40?
20 at least in the
Somewhere
in the
around
wall.
7
30, I
to
think. I was
1.
looking. I still have photos to put up
Well,
from that, but
Nice.
Oh, from the
Noodle
somewhere around
pits.
like 20
We-
or 30.
we
from
actually
the noodle
probably
pits.
might
It
have
was-
used
no,
all
at
of
least
our
30 or
noodles.
40.
We have like 30 something.
There were
Yeah.
keep going.
It was
Now,
big.
Do you have
there were a
any
shitload of
noodles
people.
left, or did people end up giving them back? Or?
Oh, they give them
Oh,
back.
they give
They
them
better
back.
They
give
give
them
them back,
back.
and our noodles multiplied.
I don't know how
asexual.
many we have. They're,
Oh, I
very
brought this
sexual.
one for home. Oh, you can have it, I guess.
Sometimes. I don't know.
No, well, we should explain that story. We went to go play at Swing State up by, I don't know, by Six Flags. I don't know where the fuck that Swing State is. It's a pretty neat little place. So we went up there with, I believe, 9 noodles, 9 or 10. We came back with 11 or 12. Don't
They
know what the fuck
asexually
happened. We
reproduced.
counted them before we went there.
No one brought any. No,
No,
one knew
no,
who we
no
were.
one brought any. No one knew who the fuck we were. It was just kind of one of those shows like, hey, you guys are cool. Come play with us up here. A band hit us up.
They just asexually reproduce.
Yeah.
Somebody split it in half, and it was like, I'm a worm now.
Worms don't do that.
They totally
Sponges do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh
Sponges.
my gosh.
Well, they are made out of sponge. I'm pretty sure. Sponge
foam?
and blood
I
and
thought it was
semen and just
foam.
anger.
Close enough. They're
We do want to
sponge
get
now.
sponsored by a noodle company one day. That would be
That would be
badass.
fucking.
Noodles
we
and
also want to
Company.
get sponsored by Noodles and Company.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
there
they're
you go.
fucking
They're-
great. Noodles and Company, we
We'll
love
forever eat for free and then just give people noodles.
you. If you want a
I
great
can't
meal, go to
imagine that
Noodles and
weird
Company.
request if you write into the noodle company and going.
Oh, we'll do it.
we'll do
The
it.
guy that gets the letter going to his boss going, "You're not going to believe this."
But we just found the worst or best
But there's a
sponsorship
band
ever.
that uses these as weapons that wants to be sponsored by
I
us.
think they're mentally challenged, but it'll do us good. It'll do us good.
That
we
might
can write
work.
it off.
That-
Actually,
that'll
might
work.
If we go up to them,
They'll
going
feel
like,
bad.
We use these in our mosh pit. We were wondering if you could sponsor us. For my mother wants me to be famous one day.
I really like your noodles.
I have polio as well.
I can only imagine your posters that you have to plaster all over as your sponsors.
Oh, we would. We'd all be like,
Us standing naked with just like a bowl of noodles covering our crotches. Especially Lisa.
Just my crotch.
just a bowl of floaty
Only, yeah,
noodles.
only your crotch.
Just your crotches.
yeah, just your crotches.
All 5.
I thought you cut
Damn,
off 2 of them.
Jabberwocky.
I don't know.
You lied to me, Lisa. Why must you toy with my heart?
Eh, it happens.
And you guys also played a show that we were at when you played with Lords of the Trident from
I-
Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah.
That show
Fantastic
was
show.
awesome.
Madison, actually.
Lords, what?
They're from Madison, actually, but close enough.
Oh, I thought they were okay. So
They're
Plug
from Madison.
yeah, there's a difference.
Morgan, stop. They're from Madison.
They're
Okay,
in
they're from
Wisconsin,
Madison,
and
they're
they get
Wisconsin.
cheese and they put things in bags. Everybody from Wisconsin,
Fucking
the Chicagans are
douchebags.
douchebags. Douchebags.
How did you guys get a show with them?
I
know.
don't
That's
remember.
Before I was booking.
I don't
You
know,
were
but it
booking
was a
still.
Lord's
I think
battle
I booked
there.
that one, so I have no fucking
Yeah,
idea.
you saw
What
the
they-
yeah, he hit us
Oh,
up.
my.
He
Yeah,
must
what
have-
they told me was, I
hit us
guess
up
they
on
were looking
Facebook or
through
Reverb.
Reverb Nation.
Yeah.
I'm surprised anyone still uses that, actually. And I guess they looked through like 17 pages of profiles and were like, these guys are perfect. And so that,
kind
yeah.
of got added to that, and that was fun as shit show. They're
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
awesome.
You're
And,
great.
you know, it was
Fantastic
funny because
band.
they actually sent us
Like months
stuff
ago,
months
like in,
ago,
in November.
and then Morgan's like, they're playing at the
Yeah.
Brower House in 2 weeks. We're
well,
like,
they sent us a poster. It was bizarre
Nice.
because I had gotten in touch with them. Actually, they had found us on Facebook, and they sent us a bunch of their demos. They sent us a DVD and 2 of their actual CDs, and then
Very
they
cool.
sent a poster, which was a picture of all of them. And I'm like looking at
And,
them,
like,
going,
signed.
I have never seen anything really like this. And then there's like To the Metal Experience, and it was pretty
It's
cool.
sweet.
That's fun.
And then when we
Yeah,
saw
that's
them,
cool.
you know,
I saw
signed
them
to be
live,
with
and
you
they're
guys.
starting fires on stage.
Yeah, what the
Holy
hell?
shit.
And then
We seriously thought the venue
was going to shut it down because they were just
what are
like
you
Yeah, I was waiting for
that. And
that too.
was anybody else surprised that Sinister Fate didn't get kicked off stage for all those sparks going on Friday?
Oh.
I was getting afraid,
no.
going, "What?"
That's
I
Mike's.
was looking at
It's
them.
Mike.
It was
Mike.
badass.
I was
Mike's.
looking
Oh,
at them.
yeah.
I'm just like, okay, this is definitely a Cradle of Filth show.
Well,
All right.
Yeah, it got
They had,
awesome.
They had another band a while back. First time we played there, I think our first show with Lisa on the band. We played at Mike's with Silas.
What was that?
That was
Uh,
my
Silas.
Jeremy Link was
Nice.
Silas.
Jeremy
yeah,
Link,
he,
yeah.
he's been doing a bunch of fire stuff, and I think he got lit on fire there once too, if I
Did
remember
he?
correctly.
Jeez.
I don't know.
Over
No,
at
he was
Mike's.
stapling himself, though.
No,
Ew.
yeah, it was at another show
And
where
your
he got
Dutch
lit on
sister
fire.
had to steal
Oh.
the money.
What?
Dollar.
Okay, so so he was stapling dollars to himself, and
Can we get some ouch sounds for this, Dave? Can we get something like?
Staple.
something Dutch like "I'm from Holland." Isn't that weird?
Let's get some weird music going, Dave, for this weird
Okay,
story.
Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. All right, so
I'm
my-
so wet right now. Continue.
we're at the show, and yeah, Silas is playing. First show for Jeremy Lake.
I just mean my
on
armpits are
vocals
wet.
and all that. Pretty
That's
cool. And so he was stapling dollars to himself, and at one point they started falling off of him, and so he just left him on the ground. We
The
thought he
whole
was going to
time?
keep him. Yeah, pretty much the whole time. We thought he was going to keep him, as like his reward for getting stapled. God, we just stapled you. So my sister goes, she does like a headbang move. She does a little headbang move towards the ground, and simultaneously, while her hair covers up her hand, she picks up one of the dollars. I was so proud of her.
Is somebody
for her
calling you
Dutchness.
right now?
No, I'm getting texted. It's just one like 5-page text.
I was so
I was
proud of
gonna
my
I was gonna
Dutchness.
say
That's for my
whoever
blow-up doll.
Does your
Hoffman.
boss
We're
do
gonna-
that too? Oh.
we should call her and do a prank call with Hubert
We should call it.
Call your
My
blow up
phone?
doll.
She'll on
No.
his phone.
with James's
not
phone.
big
She
enough.
has my number too.
Your blow-up doll is
everyone-
I
named
sext her
Hubert?
all the time.
You didn't.
Hubert is my-
He's got some weird thing wrong with him.
Oh yeah,
I
you
knew
did
that
the whole
much.
thing where he like does
love
this incestuous
80s music.
phone call to
Oh,
his sister with his creepy voice. Like all
Yeah,
this-
it was very
Okay.
graphic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
It was awesome though.
Okay.
But we should seriously. What happens if I use?
We
my,
gotta call somebody.
Hold
we can't
on.
call her because
We've done this.
Of
she's
course,
a-
we have
she's
to
a-
call
Give me-
Steve.
give
Out of
me a
all the people
number.
in the world,
Give
we
me a
have to call
number.
Steve.
I'm gonna put it on speaker and we're gonna call them and then you're gonna talk. Here we
wait,
go.
all right.
Give me
Morgan,
a number.
Morgan,
Hold
do
on,
you still have the
I
guy from DRI's number?
No, I don't.
Shit.
We prank called the guy from DRI because an acidic assault, they broke their amp because the guy was just like, "Oh, let me borrow your bass amp," and then he broke it, and he never replaced it, and then they left. So we prank called this guy.
Oh, call Dinah.
Who?
Okay, so here you go. Type the number in. Make the put it on speaker,
Yeah.
and
who this is.
let's hear
She's
this.
gonna like.
You're gonna be Hubert,
She's gonna
right?
cry all night. She's gonna cry all night.
Okay,
Like,
you're
no, that's
for
gonna-
sure
you're
gonna be
ruin her
Hubert,
life.
and if there's an answering machine, you need to leave a message.
Oh, I will.
So put it on speaker and up to the microphone, and we're gonna hear this before we go into another one of your songs.
So I guess while we're waiting for that, I just want to say we're very glad to have Lisa in the band. It's been a really good 5 months having her in the band. It's worked out really well. I think this is a great fucking lineup, and
She unplunged my toilet once.
she did.
Nice.
Me?
all those enemas. See,
Yeah.
I'm glad we're friends, and not enemies, Joe.
Enemies. Oh
Enemas.
god. We have to tell that story after this. Hold on.
Oh no.
That's another creepy Silence of the
Speaker.
Lambs story.
Oh
So where
my
do I
God.
put the
Enemas
phone?
or the douches?
Put up it up to the
By the
microphone.
microphone.
No, the douches is
Here we go.
creepy.
Is it going?
Douche is just normal.
Hold
You're a
on.
girl.
Hold on. It is.
Douches aren't
Put the
normal.
volume up.
Yeah, speaker. Be quiet at home, people.
There we go. That's perfect. It's gonna be a message.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be best.
Oh man,
Just turned 17 too.
this is even worse.
So creepy.
Oh, hello, Dinah. How are you? What are you doing today?
Not much.
Oh my God, what are you wearing?
What?
That sounds hot. So what did you do tonight?
Been hanging out with a friend.
That sounds pretty sexual.
Not yet.
What about later tonight? After you go to bed, underwear in my garage.
I don't know.
Shut up, Mom. I'm on the phone, goddammit. Ugh, you never listen to me. Oh my God. You're so fucking stupid. I'm trying. I don't even know how to hang up this damn thing.
My favorite part is when she said,
Not yet.
"What are you wearing?" And she goes, "What? Oh, that sounds hot."
No, and then she goes, "What are you doing tonight?" And she's like hanging out with a friend, and you're like,
That sounds
"That sounds
sexual.
sexy." And she goes,
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, right?
Who is she with?
She's a goofball.
I have no
Who
idea.
did she call you when you called her? What did she call
Who did
you?
she call you when you called her? I don't know. I
That
think
doesn't
she
make
might
it-
have
that
known.
doesn't
Girl we
make
call
any
statutory.
sense.
She was
called you
She was at the
something.
Bono show. I don't know, one of the statutory girls from
Well,
the
anyway.
Bono
She is our.
She,
yeah, we for a long time we could only get 16 and under chicks. to like
outdoor,
us.
not sexually outdoor shows, Joe.
Outdoor
God.
shows. Oh yeah.
You're
So-
the pedophile.
Once again, my favorite
At
was
least that.
what are you wearing? What? That sounds
sounds
sexy.
You guys got to use that from now on. You just-
Use it as a soundbite.
What was the story you wanted to tell after the phone call? Yeah, that's
That was loud.
Oh wait, I remember
What's the
one of
story?
them. Okay, so a long time ago. All right, tell them about the. This is what I want to say.
What?
This makes no sense. Wait, that's out
This
of
is-
nowhere, but all right.
That's not even a story.
That is a story.
First time me and him jammed like 5 or 6 years ago. So he comes over to my house and he's carrying his shit up my stairs. First thing I ask him is, "Hey Joe, what do you think this is my house?" He's like, "Wait, what?" Like, "This isn't my house. This is Sparta." So I Spartan kicked him. It was great.
I actually got Spartan kicked in the dick just before the show.
This guy did
You
it.
said, "Is this where we broadcast from?" I'm like, "What?" And then you just, "No, this is Sparta. Kicked me in the dick."
We had to have a full circle.
This is your radio station. This is Sparta.
Wait, they kicked you in the
anyways.
dick?
I did
A little bit, just
He
the
liked
head.
it.
Oh.
He just got a little bit.
I was just like, "You son of a bitch!"
So I believe the same day too, or one of those days. I had always done all the vocals in the band and shit. So finally, I gave him his one chance. I'm like, "All right, you're gonna do vocals at this part. Just say something. Just say something cool. It's your fucking chance to do it." And so there's a pause in the song where it's only vocals, and the big thing he says, the thing he wanted to say the most, is, "This is what I want to say." Literally, he says that during the break of the song. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You say this is what I want to say. That's what you wanted to say."
And that's
Greatest
why you
lyric
only
ever.
sing titty love.
That is. That's why I just run around and go arr, arr, arr.
And blow up your shoelaces.
I blow the shit out of
Disintegrate them.
Well, let's hear. You guys still have
We got three
three more
more.
songs. Let's hear 2 more of your songs.
What do you have
Alrighty.
for us?
Well, this first one we got is Yar Har Hey, the third track from the Bloodiest Victory demo. And then the second one we'll play is Steel Grit and Fury. This one is the one that we do the noodle wall of death during. It's quite intense, furious. One of the greatest walls of death.
Spectacular.
If you haven't seen it before, please come out and do so. It's a great amount of
Becoming
fun.
nights. Now I'm turning into a butt pirate.
This is Yar Har Hey.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Arr, mateys, we be back with the full pirate crew.
Dave's shaking his head.
What? I can't have fun with this, Dave? Do you have a problem with my pirate voice?
You got to get a little bit more scurvy in you.
There you go.
Now you just got to poop.
Fuck you, Dave. It's okay.
Not even Dave.
So what were the two delicious pirate tracks you just heard?
The first one we played was Yar Har Hey, and then the second one was our battle song, Steel Grit and Fury.
Yar.
You said the Steel Grit and Fury is the song you guys do your pirate wall.
Noodle
of death
wall
to.
of
That is
death.
the
Noodle
Noodle
wall
Wall
of
of
death.
Death. It's quite...
It's
And
the
where's-
scariest thing you've ever seen.
You said there's video of that. Where can people see that video?
Everywhere. No, YouTube.
YouPorn.
YouTube. If you type in Lords of the Drunken Pirate Crew and you look for one of the Steel Grit and Fury videos, you'll find it. It's up there. And there's also recent footage, I believe, up on the Lords page, www.facebook.com/LOT DPC. So you might, I believe somebody posted a video up on our page of getting the great footage there.
And is that the only two? You guys have a YouTube page and your Facebook page? Anything else that?
I think so.
Reverb
Nation.
Nation. I think we have a dead MySpace too sitting around there with a bunch of
That's
really
nice.
old
Dead as
information. Like I
Back
don't even
in
think any of us are in the band.
It's all grand.
Nice.
It's all just drum machines and
It
iPods
is.
up there.
It's an iPod-driven website.
And what about shows coming up? Do you guys have any more of those?
27th.
Okay.
We are
I think another show
27
is
more
better.
shows.
27th of
We
We
June.
have one on the 22nd at Mike's Love and Music. Of course, we play there all the time. It's their house show, house party show.
It's gonna be quite
Two-story
sexy.
ones with like
They're
go-go
reopening.
dancers
Yar.
and everything.
I think they're opening up the top floor.
Go-go
See,
dancers.
this is the thing. I've gone in there, and then when I read that flyer, I'm like, "Where's the second
It's
floor?"
like right by
Yeah,
the stage.
right?
You know where you were standing and taking
yeah.
pictures?
That's where I thought the door was for, but I'm just like, really?
Yeah, it's really big up there. I hope they actually get it done
They're
by
getting
then.
go-go dancers.
And then,
I heard they need more.
You should do it. Or Joe.
I want more wedges.
Dave,
Well, which is
congratulations! You've been hired as a go-go dancer for
Yes.
the 22nd.
The pirate
Heyo.
go-go dancer.
It'll be our pirate go-go dancer parrot. Yay!
So bring your feathers and then shake your booty and get your sexy on.
Oh yeah.
Dave, are you there?
If you can
get your
make that into a
scurvy
complete
on.
sentence, that's awesome. But you didn't. So
I'm telling you, you have to shake your tail feathers.
Ooh. Dave,
nah.
I love you.
Anyways.
So the
So
22nd.
the 22nd.
And then the 23rd at the Leela Arts Theater in Des Plaines. That's a big like female metal band fest type thing.
Did you
Oh,
guys
yes, there's,
try
like,
Chicago
bands
Women of
and
Metal.
knock it on Dame Nation?
I actually didn't because I think like a year ago they're like, oh, we have the next few years booked or something. So I was like, okay.
Really? Because
Something
this
weird
year
like
I
that.
saw them post that they were looking for bands.
Really?
I think.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
I don't know
Lisa.
either.
One day.
We'll look into it.
One day I hope to see you guys on that.
Yeah.
And
I'll
then
try for next year.
Anything else
Go look
past the
into it now.
23rd?
Oh, there's one more.
The 20, the one where
Yeah,
the
the one
big
with-
show, the
The
biggest
27th they're playing with the Agonist and Spine Shank.
You're playing with the
Buy
Agonist?
tickets.
Yeah.
Wait,
We're
going
is
to
this,
Ravage
Is
her.
this at another hole in the wall?
Yes, it's at another hole in the wall
I did
in
get her
Steger,
last time.
Illinois.
I
What day of the week is that? A Wednesday?
What do you think of her
Wednesday.
vocals?
We are.
Well,
Lugo,
she
shut up.
She likes PETA, so that's
So-
what you think
Fuck
of her
PETA.
vocals.
I take it that for that show at another hole in the wall on the 27th, you guys might have pre-sale for it?
Yes, we do. We're
I-
selling tickets for $13.
Lugo.
Oh my god.
hi.
Humans.
Better go to the show. You guys better go.
Only
to the show.
Lugo, I want to see
$13.
Spine Shank and the Agonist.
You
I
should do it.
just want to see Lords of the Drunken Pirate.
Damn right.
Thank
I want to see
you.
them open for Spine Shank
The
and the
Lords
Agonist.
wanna
I didn't
see
even know
the
Spine
best.
Shank was
I think
still
there's, like-
around.
Yeah, their new
They
album.
were
I've never
big
heard
in, like,
them.
they
Their
were
new
big in,
album
like
gets
1998,
their new album.
and that's
Their
it.
new,
Oh my God.
their new album gets released next week.
They were big in like
I'm bringing out the
1998,
phone.
and then they died.
They're
But
awesome.
I guess
Anyway.
there's like 9 bands on that. Like I think four or 5 locals. and-
Ooh,
Do you
the
know what
Agnes
time
show?
you guys play?
No idea.
The Agnes show?
Yeah.
I thought there were only like 4 bands.
We're
right?
No,
I
it's
think we're
9
opening.
bands.
Yeah,
You guys are
we're
headlining?
Sweet.
No, I wish.
Suck it.
So do you
Peanut.
have any big
hilarious.
surprises planned for that show? Because isn't it your first
More
time
noodles!
opening for
More noodles, probably a
assigned
couple
band?
stage acts.
No, we've played with what was that one?
Straight line stage.
Straight Line Stitch.
Oh yeah, you
Slave
did
to the
play for
day.
them with Penny
Impaled.
Road.
Penny Road Pub. We
Penny
just played
Road.
at
What
the
was
one
that
that bought a
like?
brew. Also, that big death
Oh yeah,
metal.
we saw you play with After the Spire.
Yeah. Yeah.
After the Spire, Veil
Veil
of
of
Nath.
Yeah, that was a good
Great
show.
band.
That was
Good. I just
awesome.
wish more people had showed up because those are a bunch of
It's
really good bands.
Bought a
It was that was a great fucking
We're
show.
really good friends with After the Spire. And
Oh, yeah?
we bought tickets off of you guys because you guys were standing out there being awesome.
They're like,
Um,
you guys can buy them at the door for 12 or from us for 10.
And I
We're
was like,
all right, no
Lord's
brainer.
win.
Hell yeah.
That was a great fucking show.
It was
Lots of
awesome.
great bands.
You guys are so funny.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah,
I love
guys
watching
are
you guys
so
play. I can never get
funny.
bored of it. We
I
were
actually
saying-
ate chicken wings during your set.
Yes.
Did you?
And they
Oh,
were
yeah.
I
delicious.
did.
That's
I
excellent.
told them
'Cause you're black.
earlier that I
not
finally
black,
took part
like
of
me.
a noodle pit,
Just like you.
and I
What'd you
beat the
think?
hell out of the guy without.
The
John
hero.
Carpenter.
Oh, I would love to do it again because
See?
I like being
Please come
more
and
equal.
win.
Thank God.
The next
Women
morning.
can go in our pits.
every time because it's the only time that I will get violent.
There are
Yeah,
not
women-
that many chicks for some stupid reason that beat each other with
Well,
noodles.
I will
and like I
always
see
be
it, I'm
there.
just like, are you kidding
With-
me? This is
with
your
not
one
one
chance.
noodle.
It's a woman-friendly pit.
But
Not
two-
one noodle.
Yeah.
No, you know what? The guy
She'll-
with the glasses.
Morgan will be in the
was
pit with
coming
not
after
one
me,
noodle,
and I was trying to hit
not
the glasses
two
off
noodles,
his face.
Oh.
but one noodle.
No, 2 noodles. I want
There is-
2 noodles that are
that's-
about the same
No.
weight, so I could just
There
beat
was-
on
There you go.
someone equally.
In our wall of death in Milwaukee, I'm looking at the pictures. There's this chick with 4 noodles in her arms. I don't know
Yeah.
what she's doing. It's just 4 noodles like beating the ground.
Yeah,
That was the same. That was the
Eventually-
same chick who saw me in Milwaukee. It was just like, as soon as I showed up, she goes, "I should give you my friend's number. She really likes pirates." And I'm like,
Dude, she left. She wasn't there. That was a
Eventually, I'm
different
gonna
one.
buy
Yeah,
a
that
bunch
was-
of
she
noodles. I'm
I
gonna
think that was her.
glue them
Oh.
sideways
And
onto
spin.
each other.
being a spider.
and
There you go.
spin.
Dude,
Yes.
the helicopter.
You'll
I
be
have
invincible.
tested it. It
Thinking
is the
this
most
is-
indestructible move you can do
I'm
with noodles.
thinking it
You
would be
spin
epic.
around.
Just get bigger
You
noodles.
spin around really fast,
Yeah.
and like no one can do anything. There's
Nice.
nothing.
I will be indestructible.
Yes, we have very women-friendly, just everybody-friendly pits.
We are women
It won't be
friendly.
They're
women
still
friendly
violent.
after I
They're
beat
still-
people to a pulp.
They're still
After 2
extremely.
shows, everyone will be afraid of me.
That's true because
That's
at,
good.
at a few of our shows
Kimmy.
we have asked for
Yeah.
blood. Every time we
I'm-
ask for blood, we get blood.
We-
so it
every
does
time.
get
Gonna
violent.
happen. That
So-
guy with the
Somebody
glasses
to
is
die.
gonna be blind next show.
There you
Yes,
The
Yar.
guy with no shirt gonna well
Kill
fall
him.
on his back.
Kill him. Kill the hero.
I am
Your job is
going-
to slay the hero, become
did
the new
kill
hero.
He
him.
did get his face busted open at one of our shows.
Nice.
The house show.
I
The house
wish it
show
would've
when we
been
Cinco de
destroyed
Mayo.
when we broke a window and broke a chair during our first
And a
song.
guy's
We
face.
didn't. The audience did. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
But
actually just started playing and then ran up to the door.
Ran
Fuck
into
you,
the
window.
There- the thing is, there wasn't a chair in the room before we played, and afterwards there was a broken chair in the middle of the room. So we
You
had
guys
no
brought it
idea.
in, I guess.
Have that
We
thing
spawn
about you that
objects.
you spawn. Yeah, exactly. You spawn
We
objects.
just do.
Yeah,
spawn
we
noodles.
well,
Nice.
yeah, the noodles, whatever else we need at the moment, I guess.
All right.
Multiple.
Well, Luco, you have
I
a
spawn
you have
penises.
a band for us.
Dave, take it away, you fag.
Now it's time for
Hey, man, look what I found.
Whoa, this is Hubert's brother.
Only on the Metal Experience.
It's Hubert's brother.
It's his
Black
brother
retard.
Tyrone.
Now it's time
this week-
for
Time for Tyrone.
time for a sexy
This band
time.
is from Dayton, Ohio. Ohio.
What
Dayton, Ohio.
Where's
The
that?
band Gnashing of Teeth. The song Separate. Dave, take it away.
Thank
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
That was Gnashing of Teeth, the song Separate from Dayton, Ohio. Check them out. They're the shit.
Nice.
And we're back.
With Lords of a Drunken Pirate Crew.
Toilets, yar.
We're
this
still
has
gnashing
been-
our teeth.
I love these guys. Wish you guys were on every week. You have no idea
We
how
can just come
much
Somebody
Really?
pick me up. Seriously, Tuesday nights I'm free all the time.
we
Pick my
really
ass
were
up
looking forward
and I
to
will
this
come.
show, knowing that it was just going to be
Well, thank
full
you.
of craziness.
We were looking forward to it too. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Because
You guys do good shit.
we try. What is
you
that weird
flushed
look you're giving me for?
I felt like my belt was hooked on the chair. Turns out,
it
it
was just your
wasn't.
butt.
Good job.
Awesome.
I have that happen to me all the time.
my belt was just hooked onto my belt.
Except in a belt, it's
three
pants.
belts.
And my
In hooking, it means I'm wearing them, which I'm never.
nice.
So-
You're nice. I like you. Oh, look at the boobies. Touch the boobies. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking twats.
When,
That's why we keep them.
when can I expect a full length Lords CD?
We're gonna be shooting for
Hopefully-
2012. That's just all we're gonna
Which
give
is
you
this
for right
year.
now. And then hopefully another one
Hopefully,
in 2013 or
Yeah.
something
I'm
like
thinking
that.
in the fall because we're gonna
We're probably
attempt to have an
fall.
actual drummer for it, and we're probably gonna have like way too many songs on it,
Yeah, we have somewhere
So-
around. I don't
along
know
with
how
acoustic stuff. And
Oh, we might. Yeah, I
Might be a
we,
separate
we
release.
actually got commissioned to do an all acoustic album. So
Alex.
yeah, he's but whatever whatever. It's still muddy. So yeah, we'll be doing that eventually as well.
I have this awesome idea. It's a
Okay.
little weird. It's a drive,
Oh,
but there's
We're
a,
all
like
about
weird.
weird.
there's a pirate park
What?
with a huge pirate
Erection
ship.
activated.
It's
Oh.
in Green
Wait.
Lake, Wisconsin, where I have my lake house. It's 3.5 hours away.
We can party in the lake house afterwards. Oh my god, that'd be so much fun. Wow.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Let's do it. It would be.
Wait, there's
Awesome.
a pirate
Can we
ship.
bring
Wait, what is
bitches?
it?
It's a pirate ship. Like, it's a park in within this.
The only downfall
Is that
is
the-
it is in Wisconsin.
No, are you thinking
Down
Noah's?
for that.
That's the
What are
upfall.
you snapping?
I
at?
don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
The only
Chicago.
upfall
I mean,
is in Wisconsin.
it's by like a day camp, and there's little kids.
So
and it's in
that's-
a
We will
No.
kill them
Hey.
all.
It's
like-
in a sand.
We need new
pit.
crewmates.
That's no problem. Don't you guys need extra people in your
I
videos
think we do.
anyway?
Yeah,
I
right.
think it would be awesome if we
We'll
could
just get a
find
bunch of
pirate
midgets
ship.
and have them run
Yeah.
around as our
Kids.
pirates.
And just
be down.
give them a bunch of the fucking noodles.
They'll
Exactly.
tear them.
Is there
No, they'll all go
somebody-
in swimming.
Is there somebody
Those
you guys
fuckers.
know that maybe you could do a video with a pool? You have a pool? Yes.
Oh my
Apartment
god, you have a
complex does.
pool? What was that?
I
Why have you
pool.
guys not come and
Swimming.
swum
I
at my
wanted
pool?
Swim
Swum it?
swim.
Swum it.
Woman.
Swum it in.
What do
swim it.
you doing Sunday? We can come over and swim.
Sundays,
Swum it?
no. Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesday nights are my free days.
we
Other
should
than
go
that,
swim.
We
I'm
should
at work.
swum it.
we
do
should
it.
we should come over.
Why do I
and
not have
swim.
any of you guys' number?
We will figure all this
'Cause
out
you're a
after
You're
the
not
show.
sexy enough.
I am a twat.
I think
Anal twat.
Oh, because I don't know you.
yeah, I think that's the main reason
that
there.
would be awesome. But I'm thinking it would be awesome to have like this crazy pool party video, and then it gets attacked by pirates, and all the noodles go crazy in the pool.
Hell yeah! I'm actually,
yeah.
I'm
the
actually
whole
going to talk
pool
to my
was
landlord.
just all
Blood.
noodles.
Oh.
And blood.
And blood.
bad.
Blood.
Yes, blood. Yes, that
And
would
vomit.
be fucking
You'd be
great.
down for blood and vomit in your pool?
Oh hell yeah!
Is it-
Throwing a little shit and we got a party.
Is there
yeah.
is there blow up pirate rafts that we can find?
Well, pirate dolls.
That
We-
would be
Are there
pretty
blow
awesome.
up
We need to look
pirate
into that.
They
sex
can still
dolls?
float.
I sure as shit
I
hope so.
wish.
Yeah, shouldn't they float? They'll float.
That would be awesome for you guys to sell as merch. Pirate sex dolls.
It would be.
It'll be us though. No one will buy them.
It'll just be us making like.
I think the only one that would
Squeeze
be
it and
bought
grow.
was Lisa.
Those
That
won't
would
exist.
Yeah,
just
until
be
they see your
so
dick, then, you
weird,
know.
yeah.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah, until they
Once
see your
my
massive
penis,
ass dick.
then I don't know.
So, no, because you know you get the guys
Only-
that'll get it,
only
see
a
the dick, and be
special
like,
type of guy.
finally,
Only a special type of guy would
Finally,
like that.
Lisa penis.
Lisa penis.
Yes.
Blow up penis, yay!
Awesome. Well, I want to get that video done as soon as possible.
Of my
now.
blow-up
It's gonna be
penis?
awesome. No,
Yeah.
what?
Absolutely.
You guys should.
There's gonna be a blow up penis of Lisa somewhere
Mine.
online.
Mine.
Anyways, yes, we got lots of videos getting together.
It'll
and
be one of
lots
those
ideas.
punching things. It's just a penis.
All on YouTube, correct?
You porn.
You porn.
What?
Wait.
We're
All
probably
music
running out of
videos.
time, aren't we?
I'm waiting for Dave to do my segment because I know you guys got one more song that we're gonna go out to listening to tonight.
So
He's
Dave,
got some
Go
closing
out to
statements to say too.
It's
We will.
time for the local roundup.
This is Hubert
Dave,
at the local roundup.
what did I tell you was going right after that?
I thought you wanted to get your freaking thing done.
No.
I thought you were doing your thing.
Play the other thing first, please, Dave.
The other thing's got to be
What's the other
played.
thing?
Dame Nation is back for its 4th year. Dame Nation is North America's first independent female-fronted hard rock fest to feature talents from the U.S. as well as Canada. Dame Nation rocks the Abbey in Chicago on Saturday, June 30th, 21 and over. Tickets are just $14 in advance or $18 at the door. The doors open at 5 p.m. and the party goes till 2 a.m. Dame Nation features a full lineup of underground fan favorites such as Analog Digital Disorder, Dead Man's Wake, Last Red Ransom, Schoolcraft, and Burning Eve. Plus some surprises and many more female-fronted hard rock and metal bands. Dame Nation is 8 full hours celebrating the hard rock culture and the music it's inspired. Includes sponsors, vendors, you, and your friends. Visit dame-nation.com for more information and tickets. That's dame-nation.com.
Okay, now we're back with the rest of the local roundup. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
For that. That commercial was played because we are helping promote the show because we've been invited to set up a table there.
It's because Morgan has boobies.
Probably. But
Booby fest.
Get
It's a booby
my
fest.
loving now. Awesome. All right, so anyway, if you guys wanted a table at Dame Nation for anybody that wants to sell clothes, leather, promotion, photography, videography, whatever you got, it's $100 for a table there, and it's usually a draw of 300 plus people, so it's an awesome event for you to set up at. And this year it's at the Abbey in Chicago, and again, it was June 30th, and it was a 21 and up show, and it's all female. Yeah. So anyway, all right. Another hole in the wall. And Steger is looking for bands to play these upcoming shows. You can email Darlene at exonlive.com, which is DARLENE.
Just email her for the hell of
at
it.
Exon XEON
Hey, how you doing?
live.com. Okay. Awesome. So 5 bands are needed for June 22nd with Boba Flex. 2 bands are needed for July 1st with Idols to the Wind and more to be announced. 2 bands are needed for July 11th to play with Drowning Pool. 4 bands are needed for July 29th to play with As They Sleep, Damon Deadson, and The Burial. Do you mind? I'm trying to do a show here. What is up with the big bass boom?
What the hell was that? Dave was
Jesus.
getting hot.
Dave's getting hot. There's a black. He's a douchebag.
Awesome. 3 bands are needed for July 30th to play with This Romantic Tragedy, Legacy in Alcatraz 1962 and 1 year later. And 1 band is needed to play August 10th with Slaves on Dope. And last 2 DJs are needed for August 18th to play with DJ Stitch of Mushroom Head. Also, Battle for Mayhem Fest is happening June 23rd, which is Luco's birthday.
Hey! I'm going to take my pants off. Yeah! And then I'm going to put them back on.
I've got the vagina. Whoa!
Awesome. Battle Band Mayhem Fest is happening June 23rd at Mojo's, and
That
our
one
friends in
douchebag.
Orinoco are going to be playing.
Foreign taco.
So if you want them to play the Chicago Mayhem Fest date, go watch them battle the bands. Tickets are $10. They have them on sale. Bands looking for members, check out the musicians audition. You post videos about, how serious you are as a musician.
Or just dirty videos.
Or just dirty videos.
Shut up, douchebag.
But it's to help people find serious musicians that they want to be in a band with. So if you're missing members, you can do that.
You
On
guys are missing
Monday,
a drummer. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. June 19th.
And
this-
keyboards.
True.
Keyboards. They
This
have to
Monday
fly.
at
keyboards.
the Abbey, which is June 19th, Clown from Slipknot has just released a book, and it's his book signing.
Is the name of the book How to Hit a Keg with a Baseball Bat and Get Famous for It?
Yes.
No, but you can check his site or his Facebook for details on that. Help local band Derailed get funding for their upcoming tour. They have a Kickstarter put together to help them raise $1,800.
Jesus.
All their money is to help them for gas, food. They really only need $500 to $800. The rest of the tour money will be out of their pocket. They're hoping to do well by selling their merchandise, but anything you are able to donate, please check them out on Kickstarter and help them out so they could tour. Luco and my band, tune for 1103, would like to welcome Alex Damsky.
God Damsky.
Damsky
Domsky.
Alex Domsky babies.
Whatever. Alex from
Whatever the
Ocean
fuck
Walker.
your name is.
The vocalist from them is now our guitarist. So he tried out last night and actually blew us away. It's
He
pretty
blew
awesome.
me
And then he blew Luco
away.
So
You
we
get
are
bands nowadays.
one guitarist in, still need another one, and we need a drummer. So we have an instrumental track on our page with the bass just added because Chris laid that down. So check us out if you are interested in that.
The bass is full of douchebags.
Anyway, Indiana band Betrayer looking for shows to be added in Chicago. Help them out and contact them if you want them to play. And Strongman is going to be needing a drummer soon. They will also be in need of a vocalist soon. So check them out. And if you're interested, contact Chris Bob and Austin
Chris
Ramsey.
Bob.
And here are the shows going on in the next week. So here we go. Wednesday, which is June 14th at Fort Knox Studios in Chicago. It's 18 and up. Tickets are going to be between $15 to $30, depending on what tickets you want to buy online. And it's the Lost Horizon Project X Party. Starts at 7 p.m. And contests are going to be for the hottest men and women. $5 entry fee.
I may just have
Judged
to go
by
there and
hosts
win that.
Brianna and Brittany. First prize is $300 cash. Second prize is $125 cash. Third prize is a mystery prize. Cat Daddy contest, which is for the women, $10, judged by a special panel. And there's a bunch of other events going on there. And then the lineup for this event is going to be Jackie, Echo, Xavier, XB Lee, Ray Complex, a surprise DJ act, Amanda Lux, and the Dirty Little Secret stage is going to be Live Free, surprise band number 1, Pyro Fighter on the DLS stage, and then a surprise band that is going to be sponsored by the Chicago Women of Metal. On Thursday, June 15th at the Bender Ballroom in South Bend, Indiana. It's 5:30 p.m. All ages. Tickets are going to be between $8 and $10. It's from the Eyes of Servants, Crucifixion, Cremator, Massive Repulsion, Verge of Insanity, Valero. What are you guys whispering over there? Hi. Hi.
twats.
It's okay.
Just leave 'em alone.
And All Became New. Also on Thursday, Chicago by Night. It's 8 p.m. All ages $6. It's Decay After Death, Terranaut, Welk and Dusk, and They Eat Their Own. Oh, They Eat Their Own God, and they're from South Carolina. Yeah, weird names, right? Friday, June 15th at the Tilted Kill in Elgin. It's 8 p.m., 21 and up. It's Dark Star Records' 15th anniversary bash. They have more than 30 bands that have put out over 50 CD releases. Bloodstream Parade is going to be playing. It's going to be a debut performance of The Skull with original members of Trouble. And they're also going to be playing the music of Trouble. And then Dark Star Records artists Sacred Dawn and Two Ton Anvil are going to play.
Anvil?
He weighs 2
Anvil.
tons.
Whatever. Anvil.
Anvil.
I can't pronounce shit.
His name is Evil.
Grigori
He's no
3 CD
douchebag.
listening party is going to be at 8 p.m. And then there's going to be guitar giveaway, door prizes, raffles, autograph CDs,
what
DVDs,
kind of door
T-shirts,
prizes?
and more. I don't know. And then special guest appearances from
The
the cast
door.
of
Literal
Jezebel,
dopes.
the movie and TV series. On Saturday at Ye Old Town Inn, it's 21 and up, 9 p.m., $8. It's a Viscrutorium, Waking Chaos of the Dead and Dithist. Saturday at
Dickest.
Austin's Fuel Room, 21 and up, 9 p.m., $8. It's going to be Skinwalker, Wings of Severance, and Dirge Within. There's also going to be a raffle for free tickets to Polecats. Saturday
That's the
at
strip club, right?
Yes.
Strip club.
Saturday
Women.
at Tiger Stylies, $5, 8 p.m., 21 and up. It's Candy Machine Guns, Into the Inferno, Dial Machine, and Deadlight Redemption. Saturday at Nightcap, 9:30 p.m., 21 and up, $5. La Mistress, Stonewave, Skinwalker, and Revlove. On Saturday at the Mutiny, which is so Luco and I are going to be going.
I will be there.
I've just okay. I'm going to say you right this. I've just realized that for the past 3 times I'm trying to figure out what day it is because I typed this at 4 in the morning and all the dates are marked the 16th. So I'm trying to figure out what days are.
It's a 27-hour event on the 16th.
Oh shit!
We stole 3 hours from the next day.
So on Saturday at the Mutiny, Luco and I are going to be there. It's 10 p.m. A free show. It's 21 and up.
Free.
Free.
I played at the Mutiny before. They gave me 2 free beers.
Awesome.
I was
They
like,
gave
Acts of
Yeah.
Atrocity are playing with Death
did.
Laham, which is a band from
Thank you
Pittsburgh,
for the
and Get Off the
beers.
Cross. Saturday at Mike's Love and Music is going to be 9 p.m., 21 and up, $5. And if you mention our show, you get in for $3. Convey is going to play with
So
Blood to
Metal
Black
Experience?
and Redneck Remedy. And Sunday at Reggie's, $10, 5:30 p.m., all ages. It's a memorial bash for Daniel Wonel, who actually took his own life on May 21st. So it's a benefit for the show because there was no insurance when he died. So it's to help them pay the expenses for his burial. All the bands are donating their time and talent for this event. And it's $10 cover. And it's going to be Demon Throne, Savagery, Human Stew, and Supremacy playing.
Depregnancy.
Douchebags.
And the last show going on Tuesday, June 19th at Hilltop Fortress in Indiana, 7 p.m. Acidic Assault,
Ass assault.
Periodic Arrest, and Psychosomatic, and they're from California. Periodic
Periodic
Arrest.
Rock Fest.
Anyways, so that's the local roundup. That's what's going on in the next week. And you guys had some last announcements before you play your last song?
Yes. Just wanted to say thanks for having us on the show, first off.
Anytime.
And definitely all you people out there in the Chicagoland area, definitely come out to see our show. We put on something unique that I don't think anybody really else does around here. Not a lot of people who get everybody moving in the crowd. Everybody has a fucking great time, even if you don't even like metal. Half of our
Even
fans,
if you're a douchebag, you
half
still
of
like
our
it.
fans do not like metal, and they get in on that shit. They have a great
pirates.
fucking time.
Or pirates.
Or pirates either. Yeah, you don't even have to like that. It's
If
just
you're a
great
ninja
fucking
and you
time
dress
all
like a
around.
ninja, prepare to die
Exactly.
at our shows.
And also, too, if you ever want to bring your own noodles to the show, we'll be happy to sign them, and we can customize the shit out of them for you. It'll be a fucking
Customize?
great
Somebody
time.
actually
What do you
tagged
mean by
Puto
customizing?
on one of our
No,
noodles.
someone write Vato, not Buto.
Vato. It was Puto.
What I mean by
Vato.
customize is by putting a bunch of dumb we'll find some dumb shit from our bag of mysteries and put it down there or
will be.
something.
You
Or
mean
we'll
your
draw on
bag
it.
of
from
duct
our-
tape dildos
pirate
to them.
booty.
Exactly. I mean, you may get molested afterwards, but hey, that's a risk you're going
And
to have
or
to take.
malaria.
Yeah.
Scurvy, we call it. Scurvy.
Malaria, too.
I was told it was herpes.
really the same
Nice.
thing.
And hat AIDS.
Well,
AIDS.
check the Lords, the Drunken Pirate Crew playing at a venue near you real soon.
Or
and
on
their
our
shows
YouTube channel.
going
Venue.
on next
In your
weekend,
vagina.
YouTube channel, anywhere you can. And here's their last song of the night, which is called...
All right, this is the title track from the demo, The Bloodiest Victory. This is The Bloodiest Victory. Yarr!
Toilets. Yeah.
Good night, guys. Legions of Rama next week.
Anal boobs.
Thank you.
The song is not playing. There we go.